Hey everybody, sorry, I've been super crammed this week, so sorry for making my video late, but I'm actually in the middle of something right now and I thought I'd cram in a quick 6-7 minute video about kind of what's been going on and kind of the things that I'm learning about right now. So this has been one of the busiest weeks of like work that I've ever really experienced. It's been really tough, there's been long hours, and it's been hard to kind of find time to be myself and kind of self-organize and self-regulate. And it started to manifest in a really negative attitude, a lot of frustration, and both personal and with the people around me, even to those who sometimes don't deserve it. So one of the first things about being busy that I found is there are certain things that I do and kind of lifestyle things that I do just try to just mentally self-regulate. One of the ones that are really important is journaling. Like for me, journaling is, I sign up to the website 750 words a day, and I try to write 750 words. And most of it is just word vomit. Just, this is what I have to do today, blah, blah, blah. I feel good, blah, blah, blah. There's been many times where I've just wrote fuck like 200 times just to try to fill up the limit. But for me, it just feels really good to kind of just mentally clear things out, right? I think one of the big problems with being busy is you kind of get into this mental state of just going and going and going. And for someone like me who gets really and feels really out of control when they're in states like that, it can be really it can put you on a really bad mental spiral. So for me, finding time and making sure that I do those things and trying to break up the monotony of chaos is like really important, you know? I think that's another thing about being busy that I didn't really fully understand. It's not that busyness can kind of feel like nothingness, right? It can feel long, it can feel both very fast and very slow, depending on your perspective. And for me, it was just starting to kind of speed up, and I was just like in this drone of this never-ending cycle. And like finding time to making time to do the things that kind of self-regulate, like spending time by myself, talking on the phone, cleaning up, organizing, like doing those things that kind of just orient control over your life were just really, really important. And like I really struggled to find time. It's not like something I learned and mastered, just something that I realized that when things get really busy, I have a tendency to do that. The second thing is a lot of frustration when I'm tired and I'm angry, and I'm also frustrated, and how I orient my frustration on others. It's not that if I get grumpy, I get mad at someone, you know, that's whatever. But like things that are out of people's control, that I get frustrated, things that really wouldn't bother me if I was normal. Like for instance, I was doing a job, right, where I had to basically point people out into a certain direction. But really that job could have been done by just any old sign, right? And I felt, you know, why am I doing this? I'm tired, I'm angry, and I started to get upset at my boss, started to get upset at my coworkers. I just started to feel all this negativity, and then people would ask me to do things, I started saying no, and I started to have this attitude, and I could tell it was sort of contagious, right? Yo, sorry about that, I got interrupted. The frustration that I was feeling that honestly really didn't help the situation really started to spiral. Okay, sorry about that, just a lot of things going on. I think one of those things that I'm kind of figuring out with this channel and the things that I want to talk about and kind of share are not necessarily things. I used to think that with a lot of these videos, I want to put a button on it. I want to do something I learned and accomplished. But now for me, I just want to say lessons, say failures, say where I'm at. I think I really like to stay positive. I really like to sit in the pocket of things, but I have a tendency to say yes a lot, and I have a tendency to not really manage myself very well, and that kind of puts me in precarious situations. Like I want to be someone who's busy, I want to be someone who does a lot of things, but if I can't take care of myself, if I can't manage it, if I can't, you know, do the things that need to be done to make it okay, then, you know, I'm just not gonna be able to do it over the long term. So that's definitely something I'm learning about and struggling with. Obviously I'm doing this in the middle of my job, in between sections. But yeah, Christina, I'll see you on Monday.